What's up and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking about 90 Day Fiance The Other Way. This is season 1, episode 18, and the title of this episode is called Torn. Let's start off with Devon and Ji-hoon. So Devon and Ji-hoon go to a Korean style bar while his parents watch Taeyang. Devon says that since being there, she's discovered Jihoon isn't who he says he is. So Jihoon is very nervous for Devon to meet his friends while they're at this Korean style bar. And he's nervous because it's out of fear of her learning more of his secrets, more things that he hasn't shared with her. Devon gets super tipsy, and that was really funny to see her get really tipsy. And by getting tipsy, she gets the courage to inquire about Jihoon's past. She finds out that he's committed a international crime by taking the stolen phones to China. So he left a couple of parts out. He left some serious things out when he caught himself confessing about what he did. And I just feel like he needs to just go ahead and be honest about everything. Lay everything out on the table, and he's not doing that. So he just has a lot of growing up to do. Let's move on to Laura and Aladin. So tonight is the second night for their 3-day Tunisian wedding, and Liam is now claiming to be sick and trying to ditch the second night. Laura says that he has diarrhea because Aladin is like, he's acting like a child. Why isn't he showing up? And he feels some type of way about it. And so Laura feels the need to defend her son, saying that he has diarrhea. I thought that was hilarious, which is an absolute lie. We know dude ain't got no diarrhea. He just doesn't want to go. Why did Liam come if he's not going to try to get to know Aladin or even participate? So Laura puts on her specialty clothes for the second wedding. And while Aladin is sitting at the table collecting money with his mama, Laura is over on the couch taking photos looking like Santa. Like, this girl looked like the Santa that, you take your kids to the mall to see during the holidays. It was just hilarious to me. The little girl was standing up there next to Laura taking her picture, and it was just like all Laura needed to do next was take the little girl, sit her on top of her lap, and say, "What would you like for Christmas?" Oh my God. I thought that was so hilarious. I mean, the whole time I was watching it, I couldn't focus on anything else. And then Laura sat up there looking crazy, bopping her head from side to side. She just looked like old Saint Nick. Old Saint Nick, okay? Taking all the kids' Christmas wishes. Her photo getting taken. And Aladin and his mama over there racking up all the money. Wow, that was hilarious. Oh my God. I'm trying to move on in this recap, but that is funny. I'm just still thinking about Laura and Aladin. Okay, so, okay, I'm gonna pull it together, y'all. I'm gonna pull it together. So, Cory and Evelyn, let's move on to Cory and Evelyn. So, Cory has been home for 3 weeks since his father passed. At one point, he video chats with Evelyn to tell her that he's coming home, and she doesn't seem too happy. His visa will expire soon, so he's hoping when he goes back home, she'll be ready to marry him. Well, the words he used were, he's hoping he can convince her. Cory goes to say goodbye to his mom in another scene and gets very emotional. He's torn because he doesn't want to leave his mom during such a tough time for their family, and his mother encourages him to go and live his life. Let's move on to Sumit. So Sumit says that he's lied a lot to everyone and has done a lot of things wrong. He says that his marriage was arranged. He feared to tell Jenny because he didn't want her to leave him. His in-laws didn't allow him to leave his home for 5 days and forbid him to have any contact with Jenny. Sumit says that he wants to be with Jenny and wants to be happy. His father-in-law is threatening him and his family. If he doesn't stay with his wife, he could possibly face jail time. the father-in-law would basically make up lies to get him locked up. Let's move on to Devon and Jihoon. So Devon and Jihoon are going to fill out marriage paperwork so she can get her spousal visa. While Devon is sharing her worries about her past decisions and debt, he tells her that it's his personal problem. Devon wants to manage the finances and Jihoon agrees. He says that it's his personal problem, but everybody knows that once you get married, if your spouse has debt, that will then become your debt. Jihoon is so immature. We all know that. Very immature. I feel that he does have the potential to grow. So they end up getting married, and Devon says that she can't believe it was so easy. I wish we could have kind of seen the process, but I guess that's what the internet is for. If I'm really that interested, I could just look it up just out of curiosity. But she says that it was really easy, almost like doing homework, how easy it was for them to get married. Let's move on to Cory and Evelyn. So getting married is the only option they have. If not, Cory has to leave the country. So he's hoping that she'll change her mind about marrying him. Once his flight lands, Evelyn is there at the airport this time to welcome him back. And Evelyn says that she doesn't want to get married because it's just not one of her dreams. So what is your dream? Tell us, what are your dreams? Because what was the point of having old boy fly out there to live with you and have a life with you, knowing that that's something that he wanted? I'm just irritated with her. So while cooking him some dinner once they get back to their place, Evelyn tells Cory that she blocked her ex. And Cory's like, yeah, right. I've been asking you to do that for 5 years now. You know, did you two have a fight or something? And Evelyn tells him that she just doesn't want them to have any more problems surrounding that. So she did what he wanted her to do. I'm almost wondering though, because you remember when Cory called her to let her know that he would be coming home the following day, the way she didn't seem so happy. And to me, I almost took it as though maybe somebody else was there. While he back home, I feel like she was spending time with somebody else or doing something she ain't had no business. I don't feel that she's trustworthy. Let's move on to Laura and Aladin. So Aladin invites Liam to a bathhouse, and this is something they do in preparation for the big wedding, for the last day. So Aladin tells him that he's a little upset that Liam didn't show up to day 1 or day 2 of their wedding. He's like, what is it? Do you have an issue with me? You could be honest, just, be upfront. And Liam is not as bold as he is with the camera crew and as he is with his mama. When Aladin is asking him, he's more or less like, oh no, I don't have a problem. I was just really sick. Okay, yeah, right, Liam. So Liam tells the camera crew that he doesn't like Aladin and that there's no way he could convey that to him without coming off like an a-hole. Now, there was a way for you to tell him, and you ain't as big and bad. You big and bad with the camera crew and your mama, like I said, but when someone is looking in your face like, do you have an issue? You can't even say it. And you want to use the excuse that you can't convey that to him without coming off, mean and like a jerk. Okay. Liam tells him that he doesn't want Aladin trying to be a stepfather to him. I don't want that. I don't want you to try to be a stepfather to me. And Aladin responds to him like, come on, man, we're going to have our own family. And because we're somewhat close in age, I never try to be a father to you. And Liam tells him now that's where he draws the line. Who does this little kid think he is? Now, I can understand a person, wanting the best for their mom and giving their advice about what they think is right or wrong. That's natural. I get that. But at the end of the day, Laura is a grown woman. She can do whatever she wants. If she wants to make stupid and foolish decisions, she can do that. He's almost acting like he's her daddy or, he's her man. So it's just like, okay, you need to chill out. He's talking about this is where he draws the line. She can't have a baby. He says that she can't have a baby because it's too dangerous. And then adds that if she has a baby, she's going to forget all about me. That's it right there. That's it. That's what this is really all about. This is what the fuss is all about. Liam is acting out because he doesn't want his mother to forget him. He feels that she's going to just leave him in the dust, which she somewhat did when she moved away, packed up her stuff and jetted out. He feels that he's just gonna be in the dust. He's gonna be all forgot about. She's gonna have this new family, have a new baby, and that is his worry. This episode, Liam looked like Where's Waldo? Do any of you remember that book, Where's Waldo, where it was like a bunch of stuff like animals, people, and you had to find Waldo with the glasses, the little beanie on his head, and the striped shirt? Okay. It's time for me to end this video. It is time for me to end this video. I'm done because I thought this whole episode was hilarious. So I need to hear your thoughts on 90 Day Fiance The Other Way. This was season 1, episode 18, and the title of this episode was Torn. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts on this video. Give this video a big thumbs up and share with a friend who also loves watching 90 Day Fiance The Other Way. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified on the next time that I make an upload, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.